And we're back, guys. Welcome to Tennis in a Minute. I'm your host, Good Energy. Listen, this is a prediction video. We have a ton of matches tonight. Please make sure you watch the entire video. Please make sure you like it. Yes, this is a multi-prediction video. Yes, I used to do these all the time. I used to give you underdog money locks, straight money line locks. Why did I stop doing that? Well, go watch the Linzu Zachary video that I did earlier before the match, and what you'll see is at the end, there's a Maria Sakkari video where I had a double-digit win streak. No likes, no support. But here's the thing. I have a ton of videos like that. Several videos with double-digit win streaks. No likes, no comments. The reason why I stopped doing the multi-prediction videos is not only do they take a lot of time, right? I have to write up a script, make it entertaining, right? But when they win, no one shows support. However, when that win streak loses, guess what? Comments. I get it. In this world, look, a lot of people live out of, no one's balanced in this world because the experience here is negativity. You turn on the news, you turn on the TV, you turn on the radio, it's all negativity. So most people live negatively by nature. I understand that. So it's tough for people to support. People don't want to see other people win. It makes them jealous. We live in a day and age where a lot of people are insecure. They look at their own failures and insecurities. And look, it's tough to like someone's video and say, hey, good job, man, keep doing it. But how do you hate on the person that's continuously bringing you free picks? I don't understand that. That's crazy because that comes from a place of love. It doesn't come from anything else. Like, hey, this is a pick I think might win. If you disagree, then do what you do. But the reality here is show a little bit more love because that's why I stopped doing these multi-prediction videos because they don't get any support. But the minute I lose, you come out the woodwork, and that lets me know you've been watching because you referenced something in the past. Like, okay, so you are watching my videos, but you're not showing any love and support. That's the end of the rant. But nonetheless, guys, and really quick also, when I'm talking about the haters, I'm not just talking about like, the pick videos. That's a small portion of it, but they do come out. When you lose a video, they do come out. But the reality here is I'm talking about matches like this. Oh, why are you supporting Russia, Belarus? Look, I agree with John McEnroe. Belarus has had their own issues with Russia. They didn't want to be associated with Russia. They've had several issues with Russia, but it comes down to finance. You're dealing with the richest guy in the world. He's got a lot of resources, so there's not much they can do. So the reality, I agree with John McEnroe. So I get hate on why are you, calling this Russian tennis players match? You should be ashamed of yourself. And the hate on Coco, the hate I get with Alicia Parks. This is a lot of stuff you guys aren't seeing in the studio. Right. So when I say hate, it's not just that. It's a lot of hate. And if you watch or follow any of the top, social media accounts, you see it's all negativity. They're all haters show up. The algorithm is built on negativity. It's no different from the news. The news doesn't tell the positive stuff when you wake up in the morning because it's to help start your day off bad. Right. That's the challenge of life, is seeing the positive. How the saying goes. You wake up, you look out the window. You don't acknowledge the sun that's shining. You notice the dirt on the window ledge. And that's what it's all about. That's why when a hater comes, I shut it down immediately. I don't give them the time of day because I've done too much volume of free picks to entertain it. I shut it down immediately and say, look, you're a hater. Keep it going. I don't give them the time of day. I don't give them the glory to even entertain that. But this match here, guys, let's get right into it. We have Sabalenka taking on Elise Mertens. Now, these two ladies are very good friends, right? They played doubles. They won a lot of double championships. And I think that's where Sabalenka got a lot of her really, really good game from, is playing doubles, to be honest with you. I think that's where she got a lot of her balance from. But these two are really good friends. So don't be surprised if the first set is a little friendly, a little, mutual. But Elise Mertens last time out, guys, she had 4 double faults, literally gave away a service game, and she's going to keep doing that. Sabalenka, on the other hand, last time out, 0 double faults. She beat 75 75 points. She really put up some numbers on Shelby Rogers, who with Piotr has been playing very, very good. Her game has improved light years, right? So I personally, I think Shelby Rogers is a much tougher competition match wise than Elise Mertens. I don't think Elise Mertens has the pop. I don't think she has the firepower to keep stronger opponents off of her, much like Sasnovich. And this is why Elise has struggled on the big stage. She's a good player. I say it all the time. Elise is going to get to the round of 32. I say it all the time, guys. And if you follow that, you'll ride her for the first couple rounds, because I say it all the time. Ride Elise Mertens the first couple rounds in a slam. She'll have favorable matchups. She'll have favorable lines. It's easy money. I'm sorry. I speak fast a lot because I'm doing other things. That's why I stutter a lot with the words, mumble them. But Elise Mertens, she'll get out of the first couple rounds, but that's where she starts to struggle when she faces the stronger hitting competition. I do see Sabalenka blasting Elise off of the court. She's not committing double faults. She's hitting aces. And Elise has trouble getting the ball in play. She'll give points back. Sabalenka can give points back when she double faults. They may cancel each other out. Aside from the friendliness and the friendship, I don't think Sabalenka wants to go home here. I don't think she's overvalued. I think it's right where it needs to be. Sabalenka is just too strong for Elise. Elise is not going to be able to return that firepower. And that was the analogy of me. A lot of times you got to understand the better player doesn't win all the time. Sometimes it's just about matchup. That's why I would pick a Danielle Collins over a Rybakina in a Grand Slam match. Not in any regular match. Yeah, I understand. I know these players very well. A Rybakina, very good server. I say it all the time. Pick back good servers because they get themselves out of trouble. I understand Rybakina is a good player. She's got a good forehand. She's worked on that. But when it comes to power, a 6'1", and she's really like 6'2", let's be honest, right? A 6'1", tall, thin woman like that, a healthy Danielle Collins, and listen, when I seen her come out wrapped up, I'm like, oh shoot, she's wrapped up. This is gonna be bad. When they were doing the pre-match warm-up, Danielle Collins couldn't cut. I'm watching her warm up. I'm like, damn, she can't cut. She's gonna lose this match, because I didn't watch her previous match. I didn't know she was wrapped up like that. Now, me being a former athlete, and I think the announcer said it best, being a former athlete, when you have knee pain or knee issues, a brace or tape will isolate the pain. So it will take away the pain so you can play, but it will hinder your movement. Without a doubt, it's going to slow you down. Watching Danielle Collins yesterday, she had no movement. She couldn't cut. She couldn't pivot. And she still won a set. So the reasoning behind that pick was, it wasn't a who's better pick. It was a stylistic pick, right? It was a stylistic matchup. Danielle Collins' forehand, if she's healthy in a slam, that's on a whole nother level. You saw her make the Australian Open last year with that forehand. I mean, with that backhand. You saw her make the finals with that backhand. That backhand is very powerful. 120, 30-mile-an-hour backhand. You cannot return that comfortably. She couldn't put the speeds and aggressive and force on it because she was injured. She still won a set. The first set she dropped, the two breaks, she was up 40-15. But if you watch that match closely, you can see she can't cut. You can see she can't pivot. You can see there's no lift on the serve. Her serve, she didn't have the serve there. The two servings from the two opponents, that would have canceled each other out. Now we're talking about what's going to happen in play. The backhand is going to be too much. She's 6'2". She's not going to be able to cover that. A healthy Danielle? Come on, guys. That was the analogy behind it. But Sabalenka, same type of deal here. Too strong for Elise. She's not going to be able to handle it. I don't think she's overvalued. It's right where it should be. Next up, we have Vondrousova and... is this Linda or Brenda? Look, guys, I don't know. I keep mixing them up. I'm sorry. Listen, former junior number one, Vondrousova, right? Former slam junior. And we have Fruhvirtova, former ranked number 2. Look, this is a country battle here. Vondrousova is not going to want to be shown up by this person here. And listen, Fruhvirtova last time out, she made a ton of double faults, right? Literally gave away nearly 2 service games in double faults. She only won 63% of her first serves, and I say it all the time, she double faults, she makes a lot of errors. That means Vondrousova is going to have at least 37% chance to just tee off on the second serve, right? But she only won 50% of her second service points. So the Fruhvirtova sister is going to be in trouble here. Vondrousova is going to win this match on the money line. those are the two picks. I like Sabalenka on the money line, Vondrousova on the money line. Those are my two picks. One will get you back one will get you back .7, both of those together. And look, it's good value, guys, right? And the reality here is Vondrousova, her best shot is her left forehand down the line. We're going to see a younger, inexperienced player. I don't think she's going to have to make adjustments. They are allowing brief coaching, so she's going to need a lot of coaching for that adjustment. And I think that's something that the younger, inexperienced players are going to have to get used to. And I think it's just going to be a learning situation.